Good morning everybody, welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Thursday the 6th of June 2024 and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we have some astrology for today. We have the moon in Gemini all day. It's going to form that conjunction with the sun at the full moon, and then with Venus, who's still in a close conjunction with the sun, following on from that Venus star point on Tuesday. Then the moon's going to make a square to Saturn. Okay, so we're continuing the vibes from the Venus star point energies, but there could be some challenges from that Saturn in Pisces. So the advice is to go slow, to pause, and that's a perfect energy for a new moon, a new moon day. So the new moon is a portal of changing energies, and as we go through portals, it's always a good job to pause or to come to standstill, just so we can be in the energies, so we can release what needs to be released, and as we pass through we can begin thinking about the new intentions that we want to set, of what we want to bring in going forward through the Gemini lunar month, through to the new moon in Cancer, which is something like the 5th of July. Okay, so we're setting our intentions around those Gemini energies. So let's do some cards and see what the cards want to tell us. So we're going to use the Gaia deck, and I'm going to use the Marielle deck today. So let's just see, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Thursday the 6th of June 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? So let's see. At the bottom we've got Ocean of Eternal Love, healing, creativity and fertility. That I always feel sort of relates to the Piscean energies, of that boundarylessness and sort of, yeah, just, you know, the floating and swimming in the ocean of souls and the collective unconsciousness and things. Okay, and it is pure love, pure unconditional love there. So when we're in that energy, it brings in healing, it opens our creativity and our fertility to new beginnings and birthing new things into our life. Then we've got the Temptress. Seduction, deceit and a broken promise. Okay, so where are you not being true to yourself? Okay, where are you telling yourself little white lies or even big black lies? Where are you not seeing the truth? Okay, where are you letting yourself down? Deceiving yourself, seducing yourself to stay in your comfort zone even. Okay, and again, that's the Pisces energies. We've got Saturn in Pisces, that's square to the new moon energies. Where are the challenges? Okay, so we have this Neptunian energy, but within that we've got Saturn, the taskmaster, asking you to have a deep look at yourself and where you're not being true to yourself. Okay, and then we've got Moonlight, travel, romance and potential. Okay, and this is for me about intention setting with this full moon. Maybe intentions to be more truthful, intentions of sort of where you want to go from here. Okay, how do you want to expand? And get curious about where you'd like to visit. Get curious about who you'd like to attract into your life. Get curious about the potentials that a new moon offers you. So let's do some tarot and see what the tarot wants to add to this story. Let's see, what do we need to know? Sorry for the noise if you can hear it. Oh, there's workmen at the house outside, out of my back garden. They've just been putting up scaffolding, and as workmen will be, they can't talk in quiet voices. They're shouting up and down from the top of the roof down to the ground. So I apologise if you can hear any of the noise. Hopefully it won't be too intrusive. So let's see, what do we need to know for today? What do we need to know for Thursday the 6th of June 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Oh, the devil. Well, that would be the Temptress. The Temptress is card 15. The devil is card 15. So, and then we've got the Ace of Cups. We have the Lovers. Oh, coming on from yesterday, and that Sacred Union energy. Then we've got the Ace of Discs. And we've got the Moon. The Clarifiers. We've got the King of Swords. He came out yesterday. We've got the High Priestess, and we've got the Two of Swords. Okay, I'm reading this energy and what's going on in the subconscious. We've got the Six of Swords, we've got the Seven of Swords, we've got the World, we've got the Eight of Discs, came out yesterday, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the Five of Cups, we've got the Hierophant, we've got Judgment. Oh my God, we've got so many more. Right. Let me just pull these. So the story could end at Judgment and the World, because we've got the World card. We're completing something. Okay, so okay. Right, so yeah, these cards are part of the story of going further, going forward. King of Wands, 10 of Discs, Strength card, 9 of Discs, 6 of Discs, and the Chariot. So let's see, what do we need to know? So where we find ourselves today, the Devil, the Temptress, where are we blocking ourselves? Where are the ties that bind? Where are we limiting ourselves and keeping ourselves restricted, addicted to where we are? This is definitely feels like that square to Saturn in Pisces. The challenges that we face today. Okay. In that pause, these are the questions to ask ourselves. These are the things to look at. Where are we holding ourselves back, or where are we being held back by not being honest and truthful with ourselves? Okay, the energy that's leaving. Okay, the Ace of Cups. So yesterday we had joy and joining and sexuality, and there was a real sort of energy of sacred union, of love. Also that Neptune energy, that ocean of eternal love, that is filling ourselves up with universal, unconditional, pure love energy. Okay, so that's what we've done. And as we fill ourselves up with self-love and unconditional love and things like that, anything that isn't in the vibration of love, of that energy, brings itself up to consciousness, so we can look at it and go, oh, you no longer serve me. We're no longer in the same vibration. It's time for you to go. And we release that, and we will free ourselves. We free ourselves from the ties that bind. Okay, the Devil card. Our foundation. Okay, we've got the Lovers. So we're continuing this theme from yesterday of the divine feminine and the divine masculine coming into sacred union within us. We're balancing our creativity, and our filling up and being everything with our focus and our direction and our emptying out, filling ourselves up from everything in the universe, focusing that energy and sending it out and sharing it with the world. Okay, that's our foundation. That's a really nice place to be. And in doing that, the message from Spirit is we're creating something new in our world, in our life. So think about what it is that you're creating. We had the Ace of Pentacles. This was in the subconscious yesterday with the Page of Pentacles. So what are we learning new? What are we creating new? Okay. So something physical in the 3D world. Then we've got the Moon card. This is what we're moving into. So we've got that new moon in Gemini energy, and we're going towards the full moon. Now the full moon on the 22nd will be a full moon in Capricorn. Then we have the new moon in Cancer, and then we have a second blue moon, black moon, blue moon, I think, sort of when it's a full moon, in Capricorn again. So that what are we building is really being highlighted over the summer, over the next 6 weeks, with those 2 full moons in Capricorn. So maybe start questioning now, getting curious about what you're building, clearing the mind, and especially on the back of that Venus star point as well, which was about how we're doing things differently now. What have we learned? What do we now understand? Where are we making different choices? And where are we going next? Okay. So the full moons in Capricorn over the next 2 months is really making you question that. To go deeper, look at where all this is going on in your natal chart, in your astrology chart, and just see what areas of your life are being rebuilt. And also the full moon is just taking me back to these 2 cards as well, which both have full moons on. So get curious about that energy and about freeing yourself from what holds you back. The clarifiers. Okay, we've got the King of Swords. This came up yesterday. The King of Swords, cardinal air, fire of air energy, Libra energy, justice energy, the sword of truth, balancing the scales, getting clarity, shedding the karma. Okay, being a master of the mind, of your mind, being able to bring yourself back to neutral when you find your thoughts going a bit all over the place, to worst case scenarios, fantasy futures, okay, unrealistic expectations in both directions, pessimistic and optimistic. Come back to neutral, come back to the centre, balancing the scales, and the sword of truth. With that, we've got the High Priestess. So it's about going inwards. Go inwards, sit in stillness, meditate, connect to your higher self, and listen for the wisdom, the words of wisdom coming through. And don't move forward until you've received in the 2 of Swords. This is, again, going back to yesterday, the 5 of Swords card came out, and the figure was taking away the 5 swords, the self-sabotage, and leaving the 2 swords, leaving us in a moment of pause at this new moon. Okay, especially because it's, the swords are the mind, mental activity. It's a new moon in Gemini. Let's just pause our thoughts. Let's just sit in stillness today. Let's just see what comes up. Let's see where we're sabotaging ourselves, where the ties that bind are keeping us limited and small, so that we can release those. What's going on in the subconscious? So we've got the 6 of Swords. So as we do this, we're moving away from stormy waters to calmer seas, and we may find ourselves being helped with that. Whether with the 7 of Swords. So in this card we've got the raven and the snake. But what I'm always really attracted to is both creatures have got green, emerald green eyes, and the The raven has an emerald. And it always makes me think of coming back to the heart, bringing the mind down into the heart to connect to our truth, the truth being revealed. And again, that relates back to that high priestess of being silent and going within. It brings an end to a cycle, the world. Okay, we're closing something out. We're closing the old cycle out so we can step into the new lunar cycle. We're between paradigms and everything at the moment. You know, we're really between worlds at the moment. So this energy goes on all sorts of levels. With that, we've got the Eight of Pentacles to keep showing up, keep doing the work. Okay, it's the only way forward, to keep showing up and dealing with what is presented in front of us. Brings us to the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing, being in the right place at the right time, releasing karma, going forward. Again, if we continue to do the work, then, you know, we continue to move forward. The Five of Cups, releasing the regret, the disappointment, the blocked emotions, where you're being stuck, where you're deceiving yourself. Okay, allowing the emotions to flow again. Okay, just releasing the ties that bind us to the past. I don't know why that phrase is coming up at the moment, all over the place for me, but it's a real sense of that's what we're doing. Then we come to the Hierophant, have one foot in the spirit world and one in the 5D and one foot in the 3D in the material world, and be the rainbow bridge between the two. Be your own inner guru, wise advisor, inner teacher. Tune in, listen to yourself, listen to your higher self, because that brings transformation. The Hierophant, and we've got the Phoenix here in this card, rising from the ashes into a new beginning. In your power, the King of Wands here, cardinal fire of fire energy, Aries energy. I am sovereign. I'm in my power. I've called back all my power, and I am a master of my power. I am a master of my spirit and my fire, and can direct that out into my life. So we're bringing the mind and the spirit, the mastery of the mind and mastery of the spirit together, to direct ourselves forward. What are we going towards? The Ten of Pentacles, creating the security and the stability and the prosperity and the abundance in our lives, creating what we're building. I'm getting a real sense of that, although sort of the 8, 9, 10 of discs or pentacles is Virgo energy. With this, I'm getting a real Capricorn energy of what it is we're building. Everybody wants security and stability, and prosperity and abundance in the 3D world. Okay, with the Kabbalistic Tree of Life showing up in this card, for me, that creating the stable life in the 3D is all about doing the spiritual work. Okay, know thyself, connecting to your inner strength, the Strength card. Okay, this relates back to the High Priestess for me. Okay, we tune in, we listen to our higher wisdom, we connect into our inner strength and our independence. 9 of discs here. Self-love, self-worth, self-value, independence, knowing that we have everything within us, our power to create the world we want, to create the life we want. With the 6 of discs, reciprocity, give and take. How open are we to receiving? Okay, where do we share from our heart, from love? Are we in alignment with the universe, the universal, unconditional, pure love energy of the universe, giving and receiving, sharing that energy? Okay, because that's what carries us forward, bringing the consciousness down into the heart with the chariot, getting our head and our heart going in the same direction, consciousness and subconsciousness going in the same direction. We can drive ourselves forward, make progress, and be on our way to victory. Okay, so big energies for this new moon, isn't it? I will be doing a full moon in Gemini reading after I finish this one. Let's just have an Art of the Sacred Wheel card before I do that. Finish up this reading. So what do we need to know for Thursday the 6th of June 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? So the sun's coming through the windows. I've got little crystal rainbows everywhere, which is always nice. Having the energy of the rainbow vibrations filling the room. So let's see, what have we got? What have we got? That one. Okay, 23, emergence. The light of the new opens. This is the energy of coming out of the new moon. Okay, what are you emerging with? What have you released and let go of so that you can step into your greatness? So that's your reading for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it resonates with you. If it does, as always, please do like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, until tomorrow, from the bottom of my heart, in deep gratitude, thank you for watching.